Welcome to the split molly guide. We're going to be going over many mollies, so if you want to skip the specific ones, I left the names of each one with the format of where it lands and from the position it's thrown from in the description below with timestamps. I do recommend having a look at all of them, but feel free to jump to any of the ones that you're interested in, and let's get started. Ramps molly from A main. You're going to line yourself up with this. Make sure you're on the right side and not the left. And then you're gonna aim for this where this roof and this roof meets up, and then you do a jump throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
This will land right here and it'll cover all of this part so they can't peek. The only spot they can peek ramp A main from ramp is back here, and it's a very dangerous situation for them to just stay back here to peek you. A ramp close Cubby from A main, this spot. You're gonna aim for the bottom of this shadow and then do a jump throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
It'll land right on the Cubby, and anyone sitting here with a shotgun is gonna get mollied. Heaven window from A main. You come to this wall. Make sure it doesn't really matter like the alignment too much. Just come to this wall and then aim for this tree. So like even like here it's fine, like here is also fine, just aim for the tree. They all land roughly in the same area in this window, and it blocks everyone from here coming out of this window. CT entrance from A main. You're gonna look at this box thingy, get flush with it, and then aim for this corner of the building and then do a jump throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
It'll land right at the entrance of CT, blocking anyone from coming into the site. Semi-hidden molly for the pillar plant. So if you come to this corner and then you just right click it, it'll come to the edge and it'll hit the other side. And while this isn't exactly a hidden molly, no one really checks like this little corner just for like the post plant if it's planted right here, you know. Sharp corner hidden molly, you just come flush with this corner and then you aim for where this pillar or this railing meets this this part. Oops, not left click, right click. And it'll land inside and hits this entire area if you were to plant here. If you were to plant in ticket booth corner, the hidden molly would be come to this corner, and then from here, this line up right here, and then you right click. It'll land inside and hits everything in the ticket booth plants. Post plant, safe plant behind the tower or the pillar, whatever you want to call it, and you come to this spot and you're going to aim for the right side of this F, and you're going to line that up with the dash in between the alarm bot and your turret on the left side, and you're going to do a jump throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
It'll land right here, and you usually plant around right here, so it hits the entire thing. We're gonna do a post plant for back of screen from A main. You're gonna line yourself up with here, and then the lineup is gonna be the bottom of this E, and you're gonna line that up with the left side of the dash in between the alarm bot and turret, and do a standing throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
It'll land right in the back of screens where you do a regular plant. Post plant sharp corner on the site. You come to this part, and then you're gonna aim for this spot. So like the tip of this edge of the end part, and then go up, and you're gonna line that up with the dash in between your alarm bot and your turret on the left side, and then you just standing throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
It'll land right here, and it covers all of this corner plant. The backside ticket booth plant corner, and you come to this spot and then you aim for this leaf, the edge of it, and then you just do a jump throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
It'll bounce off the glass and
Swarm
hit
grenade
this
here.
corner. Mid close box from sewers area, you line yourself up with this line, and then you see this light part and this dot, the part that's like not shaded in, like this one. You just line it up there and you just do a left click.
Placing swarm
It'll
grenade.
bounce off that roof and then go straight down, and this will hit this cubby side where people would like to sit with shotguns. Clearing the corner of the mailroom where there's a lot of people that sit with shotguns from mid. So you go like this, and then you get to the in between these two boxes, and then you just do a left click.
Placing swarm grenade.
It'll bounce off this wall and land on the ground, and from this one it'll hit anyone that's in here,
Swarm grenade out.
like so. It'll make them move out of this corner, and then they'll be open to you if you're holding from sewer. We're going to be clearing B back site, and for this one we need to use 2 mollies. So first thing you're going to do is you find the edge of this building right in the shadows, and you head all the way down, and you keep going down until the dot of your Q hits the orange part. So you're still following like theoretically where this building, like its outline goes, and keep going down till your Q hits, the dot of the Q hits the orange, and then you do a jump throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
And then you do another jump throw on this part where it's the building and this side of the edge of this wall meets, and do a jump throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
And if you do it correctly, the mollies should clear back sight, most of it except like this part and up here, but those are open to a main, and then this one
Swarm grenade
will
out.
clear this part of behind the back sight. So all of this side is cleared except this box, pretty much. B site back to the pillar. So you're gonna come to this garbage can, and you see this line in between the 2 wires. You want to go to the middle of it, in between the 2 wires, and do a left click.
Placing swarm grenade.
This will land about right here, and this will cover all of the back pillar. So if he can't stand here, he'll be open to main. If he stands here, he'll be open this way. CT entrance from A main. You look at this wire and just where the beam of light ends, and you just do a jump throw,
Placing swarm grenade.
and it should land right here.
Here. Swarm grenade out.
Covers all of CT entrance. This is going to be a hidden molly, somewhat hidden molly for the open plant. You're just going to come flush with this door frame, and you right click. It'll leave a molly right here, and then almost certainly no one really clears the spot right for a molly, and it hits
Swarm grenade.
this plant. As you can see, if you plant it like at this edge, it'll hit the whole thing. This is going to be the open plant for B site, and you're gonna come flush with this, and this roof and this wall where it meets up. You're gonna do a jump throw, but for this one you have to throw it when you're about to hit the apex of the jump.
Placing swarm grenade.
It'll land right here, and it covers this plant right here.
Swarm grenade out.
We're going to be doing a post plant molly for the back of the double box next to CT. What you're going to do is come to this corner, and you're going to be lining up with this plate, the top left side. And you gotta line that up with the turret barrel of your, like the icon of your turret, the barrel of it, and do a jump throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
And it should land right in the pocket of it,
Here.
like that. And it hits the corner plants next to the double box. Front of the double box plant, you're gonna come to this corner, and then you're gonna aim for this corner of the metal part and do a standing throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
It'll land right at the front of it.
Swarm grenade out. Here.
And it hits a little bit of the back plant as well, but we have a back plant one as well. This is going to be a molly for B site entrance. So before the round starts, you're going to be blocked by this wall. So just come flush with it. And when the round starts, you just aim for... You see this darker tile and then this lighter tile. Just aim for the line in between and line it up with this side of the triangle. Or not triangle, rectangle. And throw with left click and it'll come right here. It's fairly hidden. They won't see it until they can be hit by it, and they're open to the site and stuff. So when you hear them taking orb and stuff and they try to push, you pop this and then you can take a peek from here, wherever you are, and it'll block them from coming in. And yeah, B main entrance into the site, you just come flush with this and you see the edge of the garbage can and you just right click at the edge. It'll drop right in and it'll cover some of the entrance of B main. Hidden molly inside of this billboard. You come into this corner here, you crouch and then you aim for this top right corner of the shadow and left click. This molly hits pretty much everything going into sight except like this little corner, but anything further out it'll hit, and it hits this entire spot. So people rushing the site will get hit by this molly a lot, and they'll be stuck in this section, and your heaven people can shoot at them, or they're behind this pillar. Default box plant hidden molly, it's gonna land like right up here, and what you're going to do is come straight to this corner, and then where your hand that's holding the molly, have it touch the line of this part, and then you do a right click. It'll land right on top of the box, and when they come up to this box, like you see very little bit of it, like you just see like a little sliver of it, so it's almost never going to be like seen. And when they start planting, you can just pop it and it'll hit them and they can't plant it there anymore. Front pillar hidden molly, you're gonna be it's gonna be under this thing, so anyone that is attacking and they push up to this point and hug this box for fighting against heaven people will get hit by this molly. So you just come flush with this wall, any part's fine, and then you aim for this metal part and it'll go right in there, and no one's really going to check this, and it hits everything in this box area, so they're forced to push out, and the people in heaven has a free shot at this person here. 7B hidden mollies. So the first one, you want to look straight down and come align with this board. Crouch a little bit, and to get into this mailbox, line yourself up with any part of this bottom part and just left click and it'll go right into it. And then there's another one that is here, as well as one here. This last one doesn't really have much of a use. This plant one can be good to deal with people that's sitting in the mailroom, and this one inside of this box is good for anyone heaven, as there's a lot of people that when they push heaven, they'll come right around here. That about wraps up the mollies on split. I hope you found these useful, and make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more Valorant content, and if you want to see more of my guides, there's a link to the playlist on the right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.